Hey, have you seen this? White House staffers have just put out a statement on Aaron Bushnell, who of course is the active duty member of the U.S. Air Force, 25 years old, who just yesterday, Sunday, February 25th, set himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. in protest of the U.S.-backed genocide that is being perpetrated by Israel against the Palestinian people, especially in Gaza. As you may also know, he has since succumbed to his injuries and passed away. To be clear, this statement is not from the White House. It's from staffers who work at the White House who have been organizing internally. And based on their email address, it looks like they call themselves Staffers for Ceasefire. They put out this statement today. It says, "We mourn the loss of Aaron Bushnell, an active duty member of the U.S. Air Force who lit himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy in D.C. because he, quote, could no longer be complicit in genocide, end quote, in Gaza. Self-immolation as an act of protest is widely recognized as the most extreme form of protest possible. To publicly end a person's own life in the most violent and severe way is a stark warning for our nation. Now, 2 U.S. citizens have self-immolated over the U.S.-backed Israeli genocide in Gaza in less than 3 months. We continue to call for an immediate and permanent ceasefire to end the ongoing starvation, death, and collective punishment of millions of Palestinians. President Biden, our commander-in-chief, continues to ignore staff dissent over the mass suffering caused by our leaders' complicity. President Biden has the unique power to mitigate the harms being done, not through useless back-channel conversations, but through established processes of international law and strong diplomacy. He can choose to change our current trajectory of unnecessary destruction. He can choose to condition our support to strong adherence to international humanitarian law and condemn the Israeli government's violations which have reduced Gaza to rubble. President Biden failed Gaza by vetoing the ceasefire resolution for a 3rd time. President Biden's refusal to acknowledge the human dignity of Palestinians is unacceptable. And instead of working with the majority of the world supporting a ceasefire, he continues to sanction Palestinian bloodshed and suffering. Aaron was, quote, always trying to think about how we can actually achieve liberation for all with a smile on his face, end quote. May his sacrifice be a haunting reminder to those who refuse to change course. How incredible, how powerful to see staffers within the White House come together like this, organize, and in such strong terms completely condemn the administration for their active role in allowing this genocidal campaign by Israel to continue. I especially love that 4th paragraph where they say President Biden has the unique power to mitigate the harms being done, not through useless back-channel conversations, but through established processes of international law and strong diplomacy. They're saying these channels, these courses of action are available. This is what you should be doing instead. Using the established processes that we already have of international law, of strong diplomacy. Truly good for them for speaking up. I just wanted to share this with you.